A perfect ring appeared beneath Antarctica. Not on the surface, under the ice. At first, it looked like a crater, a dark circle inside a frozen white continent. But the shape was too clean. The edges were too even. And when the drone moved closer, the ring was not made of rock. Something beneath the ice had been built. The discovery began after a storm crossed the ice shelf. Satellite images showed a shadow beneath the snow. Then, the wind stripped the surface clean, and the shadow became a circle. It was massive, too wide for a normal research site, too symmetrical for broken ice, and too deep to be ignored. A small field team was sent to the coordinates. They reached the rim before the light faded. From the ground, the scale changed everything. The explorer looked like a dot beside it. The black rock edge curved perfectly around the opening. Then the drone crossed the rim, and the camera saw layers beneath the ice. Not broken stone. Repeating engineered ribs. The site was far from known Antarctic routes. No marked station stood nearby. No visible road led to it. No official map showed a structure there. Only ice. Only wind. And one impossible circle in the white. The first explanation made sense. Antarctica hides volcanic scars beneath its surface. Ice can collapse. Rock can fracture. A crater could form and disappear again. So the team tested that theory first. They scanned the rim. They drilled the ice. And the answer started to fail. The cracks were not random. They followed the curve of the ring. Each break repeated at the same distance, like ice forming over a hidden frame. Then the drone footage confirmed it. The pattern continued down the wall. The crater theory could explain a hole. It could not explain the ribs. The team started with the newest satellite scans. Then they compared older polar images. For years, the area looked empty. But one faint shadow kept returning. Always in the same place. Always in the same shape. The drone was sent lower. Its camera dropped into the opening. And the ring did not end. It descended. Level after level, beneath the ice. In the archive, the region had one unusual note. Old survey teams recorded thermal irregularities there. Not enough to explain a volcano. Not enough to mark a station. But enough to keep the coordinates classified. The files never mentioned a structure. Only heat. Heat under a continent of ice. And that made the circle harder to dismiss, because the ring was cold outside, but warm below. The deeper scan changed the investigation. The opening was not a single chamber. It was a vertical system. Circular platforms were stacked inside the shaft. Some were buried in ice. Others vanished into black rock. The walls were not carved downward. They appeared to have been assembled outward, as if the structure existed first, and Antarctica sealed itself around it. Then the lower vents began to appear. Thin steam moved through the frozen wall. The explorer's headlamp caught it rising. Warm air, coming from deep inside the shaft. The ice around the vents had melted cleanly, not like fire damage, like controlled heat. The second explanation was more believable. Maybe it was a hidden Cold War project. A buried drilling station. A thermal test site abandoned under the ice. The metal ribs seemed to support that theory. So did the platforms. So did the heat. For a moment, the mystery almost had an answer. Then the wall proved otherwise. There were no drilling scars, no blast marks, no modern cut lines. The ice had not been opened to build the structure. The ice had grown around it. That changed the entire meaning of the site. This was not a hidden base. It was not a collapsed crater. It was an older machine under the continent. At the bottom, the shaft opened into a chamber. Not large enough for people to live inside, but large enough to move heat. Circular channels ran through the floor. Vents disappeared into the bedrock. The warm glow came from below them. The ring had not been built as an entrance. It was part of a thermal control system, designed to redirect heat beneath the ice. And it was still faintly active. The discovery answered one question. The ring was not natural, but it opened a much larger one. If this system was built before the ice sealed it, who knew the ice was coming? And why would they build beneath it? The team left the rim before nightfall. The wind covered their tracks within minutes, but the drone kept recording. Deep below the first chamber, a second ring lit up. Farther down,